What's up, everybody? Welcome to Pier Yoga. My name is Andy. I will be guiding you through this 25 to 30 minute practice on this beautiful Sunday afternoon here in Chicago. To get started, find yourself into a comfortable seat, cross-legged or sitting with your legs folded underneath you. We're going to begin with a little bit of breath work just to calm us down. Once you are in a comfortable seat, close down your eyes. And first, we're going to breathe in to a count of 4, have a brief hold, and then breathe out for a count of 6. Breathe in, 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold, and breathe out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and hold. Breathe in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pause and breathe out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And now we're going to do 3 more of those, but this time breathing in for a count of 6 and out for a count of 6. Ready? Breathe in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and breathe out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathe in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and breathe out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Last one, in for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and out for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, open your eyes again. And as we get started, throughout this practice, try and remain focused on your breath. Just noticing, breathing in and breathing out as you hold the postures. Yoga is an analogy for life. And as we practice focusing on our breath, breathing through a tough posture or something during a time where you just want to get out of the situation that you're in, it helps us prepare for life so that off the mat, we have that central breath and grounding as we move forward in our day-to-day lives. Okay? So let's get started. I'm going to start with just a little bit of wrist stretch. So grab your left fingers with your right palm and just stretch your wrist back. And then switch sides. Go ahead and stretch the other side. Go back to your left hand and stretch one finger at a time. Just stretch them out. Nice yank on it. Just warming up the fingers, warming up the wrists. Okay, now hold your left hand out and tilt your fingers down, and with your right hand, pull your wrist back towards you. So we're now stretching the top side of that wrist. Good stretch there. And switch sides. Hold your left fingers out, and with your right hand out, and with your left fingers, stretch your wrist back too. Okay, shake that out. Always good to shake it out. Now, hold both of your arms out and do a couple of just wrist circles. In fact, it can be helpful to have your palms out too, just trying to get a full range of motion. both your wrists. Maybe like you're dancing a little bit here. Okay, shake that out. Okay, now we're going to do a couple of shoulder circles. So as you inhale, bring your shoulders up, and as you exhale, squeeze them back with your shoulder blades together and then down. So we're going to do these big, dramatic, circular rotation of the shoulders as you inhale and exhale. So inhale, forward and up. Exhale, back, down. Retract your scapula and pull your shoulder blades together. Inhale, up. Exhale, down, and reverse that. So now, as you inhale, bring your shoulders down and back and up. As you exhale, bring them forward and down. And continue that pattern. Okay, all right, shake your shoulders out. Now inhale and bring both your hands up and reach up as you look up. And as you exhale, twist to the right. Now your hands will land on the ground, but as you inhale, lengthen up. And then as you exhale, twist slowly to your right. And hold. Don't forget to breathe. In and out. Now inhale, bring that back to center. Look up. As you exhale, twist to the left. Let your hands fall where they may. And then as you inhale, sit up straight. And as you exhale, twist slowly to the left. Okay, one more time each side. Inhale, back up to the center, reach up, look up. Exhale, twist to the right. And then do that centering inhale where you lengthen, and as you exhale, twist slowly to the right. Maybe look a little further than last time. Inhale, back up, look up, reach up. A little higher, and exhale, twist to the left. Again, breathe in, sit up nice and tall, and as you breathe out, twist deeply to the left. Look at this beautiful view, the city skyline behind us. Okay, inhale, back to center. Exhale, shake it out. Okay, now come on over to your back. Gonna ditch the hat here. Come on to your back, lie flat. And then bring your right leg in with your left leg out, nice, long, and straight. Do a couple of hip circles. Try and glue your lower back to the ground, pressing down through your left calf onto your mat and through your shoulder blades. It's a very active posture. Switch your hip circles the other direction, keeping everything pressed and glued to the ground. Okay, now if you can reach it, let's do a half happy baby. You might need to sit up a little bit to grab your foot. And if you can, lay back down on your mat. Hold this posture and just breathe into it. Inhale and exhale. Remembering we can come back to that breath to carry us through difficult moments here on the mat and out in life as well. Inhale and exhale. Now as you inhale, see if you can straighten your leg up any amount. It doesn't have to be totally straight. That's about as far as I can take mine. And give one good inhale, that deep cleansing breath into your leg. And slowly release with your exhale. Now, at the same time, bring your left arm over and your left arm to the right and your left leg to the left. Let's give it a nice little twist. Hold and breathe into that. In and out. Okay, bring it back to center. Shake the legs out. Let's do the other side. Inhale, bring your left leg up. Again, stay glued to the mat as best as you can. And do some hip circles. Switch, let's go to the other side. Get a nice range of motion. Making sure you keep your opposite butt cheek glued down to the mat as best as possible. Okay, now reach up with your left hand and grab the outer left edge of your foot for a half happy baby. And one deep breath. Probably into your hamstring is where you're going to want that. In and out. And as you breathe in, slowly lengthen your left leg up as straight as you can and breathe into that leg. In and out. In. And as you exhale, cross your left leg over to the right, at the same time that your right hand is crossing over to the left for a nice twist. And breathe. In. And out. Okay, bring it back to center. Shake it out. Now, to finish the warm-up, we're just going to do one reverse tabletop. It's actually helpful if you sit up first. Kind of bring your hands almost at your hips, but just one palm print behind you. Legs flat on the ground. Kind of like a nice upward V with an equal angle on your thigh and your shin. Dig your 10 toes and your 10 fingers into the ground, and as you inhale, lift your pelvis up to the sky. Draw your head back, squeeze your butt cheeks together, squeeze your legs, and press your feet and your hands down into the mat. And send one big breath in all throughout your body. And exhale, release down. Okay, roll over your shins onto your hands and knees into a tabletop. Now we're gonna do a little sequence here where we're doing a cat and a cow, like this. That's your cat. Your cow. There's your cat. We're gonna lean it back into a child's pose. We're going to press it forward into up dog, and then press it forward into down dog. Okay? So that's the flow we're gonna go through, one at a time here. Okay, back into tabletop. Let's just start some of those cat-cows. So as you inhale, tilt your pelvis down before you move anything else, and then lift your chest up with your head coming up last. And as you exhale, press your pelvis down, retract your shoulder blades, and press your head down. Inhale back into cow. Exhale back into cat. Now as you inhale, glide your hands forward, press back into a child's pose. Inhale forward into an upward facing dog, lifting your knees off the ground, and then exhale into a downward facing dog. Now, first down dog, Take a few minutes to pedal out the feet. Stretching your shoulders out, maybe twisting a little from side to side. And as you exhale, come on down into a tabletop. Go straight into that cow. Down into a cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. And then exhale back into a child's pose. Take 2 deep breaths on your own. In and out. In and out. And as you inhale, drag yourself forward into an upward facing dog and press your feet down. Lift up, bring your shoulder blades back and down. And as you exhale, come back into a downward facing dog. Take 3 deep breaths in your downward facing dog. In and out. In and out. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, come straight down and go right back into your cow. Exhale, come into a neutral position. Shake it out. Shake those wrists out. Maybe tap the feet on the ground a little bit. Okay. Now, press up into a bear position, which if you're not familiar with that, is basically you are in tabletop. You press your feet, you turn your feet over so your toes are pressed down like you're about to take off sprinting, and then just lift up your knees a little bit. You should feel this a lot in your core, making sure you're pressing down hard your fingers to the mat and your toes. Inhale, exhale into a downward facing dog. Now inhale your right leg skyward and bring it through to a low lunge. Try not to sink down. Let's keep our lower lunge up and maybe glide back and forth just a little bit. Get a nice calf stretch and then deepen that hamstring stretch. Now place your left hand on the ground or a fist. Breathe in and bring your right hand up to the sky. Hold and breathe in and breathe out. In and breathe out. As you breathe out, center your hands around your left foot again. And now this time, what we're going to do is breathe in. As we rotate our left hand down, we're going to kind of slide our right hand down like it's into a socket on our right foot and bring your left hand up. So as you're framed, you breathe in, and as you breathe out, do all of that in one motion. Hold and breathe. Try and smile too, it might help. Pull your left hand back a little bit to really open up and breathe. As you breathe in, one last stretch back. As you breathe out, bring it down into a lunge. Bring your right foot back, and let's do a chaturanga. Upward facing dog, breathe in. Downward facing dog. Breathe out. Take a couple of deep breaths here in downward dog. And just resettle in. Breathe in. And out. Breathe in. And out. Okay, as you breathe in, bring your left leg straight up to the sky, and as you breathe out, come on through to a lunge on the other side. Get cozy here, frame your foot, try and stay a little bit lifted here, and maybe a tilt back and forth, give a little calf stretch. Then settle back in. And again, you can either take a fist to the ground or a flat hand. I'm going to do a fist today. And as you breathe in, lift up your left arm for a twist. And breathe in. And breathe out. Breathe in. And out. And reframe your left foot. Now, same thing as before, we're going to breathe in, and as you breathe out in one motion, tilt your left arm down, plug your arm into that socket, bring your right arm up to the sky, and pull it back for a nice deep stretch. Breathe in, and breathe out. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, bring your hands down and reframe your left foot. Take one breath in, and then breathe out for a chaturanga. Plank, lowering almost all the way to the ground. Breathing in for an upward facing dog. Exhale for downward facing dog. And take 2 deep breaths. Okay, as you breathe in, lift your right leg up, bring it on through, and this time, as you inhale, pivot your left foot down and rise up for a warrior one. Take a deep breath here in, and as you breathe out, slowly turn and pivot into a warrior two. Checking your alignment, you definitely want your right knee open, not too far over. You want it directly over your right ankle. And your feet should be on a track. Your right heel pointing straight back to the inner arch of your left foot. Watch out for your shoulders being too far up. Nice and down. Suck your belly in. Stretch your fingers out. Now, if you're doing this right, you should feel pretty uncomfortable. Perfect time to breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in. As you breathe out, tilt back to a peaceful warrior. Breathe in. As you breathe out, cartwheel your arms forward. Bring your right leg back into a plank. Exhale down for a chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Okay, breathe in, lift your left leg up. Breathe out, bring it straight forward in front of you, and as you breathe in, pivot your right foot down to a 45-degree angle. Bring your arms up for a warrior one. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, slowly pivot into that warrior two. Making some minor adjustments to make sure that you are right in the position you want to be. Keeping your shoulders down, not squeezed up. Stomach sucked in. Stretching your fingers out. Holding and breathing. Let's breathe in together. As you breathe out, tilt back for a peaceful warrior. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, cartwheel your hands down and let's do a chaturanga. Inhale upward. Exhale downward. Now, tiptoe your feet forward till you are standing at the top of your mat. I'm going to turn so you guys can see me a little better. And as you inhale, reach your hands up to the sky and look up. Exhale, let's tilt to the right. Grab your left hand with your right and tilt it over to the side. Inhale up. And then tilt over to the other side. Inhale up. Squeeze your butt as you do a cactus back bend. Inhale up. And as you breathe out, bring it down to the ground. Let your arms hang heavy. We're going to do that 1 or 2 more times before we cool down here. Inhale, your arms up. Exhale, tilt to the right. Inhale up. Exhale, tilt to the left. Inhale up. Squeeze your butt, cactus back bend. Inhale up. Whoosh it down to the ground. Inhale, one more time, up. Exhale, over to the right. Don't forget to smile, don't forget to breathe. Inhale, back up. Exhale to the left. Inhale up. Cactus back bend. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Inhale up. Whoosh it down to the ground. All right. Let's cool it down. Bring it down to a comfortable seat, however you want to get down there. Okay, maybe start with a little windshield wiping of your legs. The Warrior 1, Warrior 2 postures. And you're really going deep into them. Work your legs pretty good, so it's nice to get a little bit of relief here. Okay, bring your legs to center. Now put your right foot out to the side. Plug your left foot into your thigh like you're in a tree position. And breathe in, bring your arms up. Try and be as straight and tall as you can. As you breathe out, turn over and fold over your extended leg. You can round if it feels good. It is nice to try and keep a straight back as much as possible and let that be your guide for how far down you go. If you can grab your feet, that's great. You can get some leverage and pull yourself down further. Breathe in, bring it up, and switch out your legs. Breathe in, straight up. As you breathe out, turn and fold over your left leg. Take a deep breath in and send it into this hamstring on the left, which I'm sure you're feeling right about now. Breathe in and breathe out. Okay, good. Now, with your legs where they are, your right leg pulled in. See if you can bring your left leg over on top of your right, so you're kind of in this double pigeon. As you settle into that, breathe in and lift yourself up. As you exhale, twist to the left. Breathe in, lengthen, exhale, twist a little deeper. Okay, we want to do the other side. Now you can just switch your legs, but Kind of a fun way to do it is to just lift both your feet up and just go around in a big circle until your legs are switched to the other side. Kind of fun. Inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, twist. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Okay, bring it back all the way down onto your back. Or all the way down. Let's do a couple of windshield wipers with the legs again. Bring your right leg on top of your left. Right ankle, crossed over onto your left thigh. And then repeat those windshield wipers a little bit. Maybe cactus out your arms or tee them out. Oh, it feels good. Then switch sides. Plant your right foot down, your left ankle on top of your right thigh. Cactus arms, and rotate side to side. Okay, let's do one either reverse tabletop, which is a little more active. We did that earlier in the class today. Or a supported fish pose, which I'm gonna do here. So bring your legs straight out in front of you. Really bring your shoulders back and down. Squeeze your elbows to your shoulder blades together. Try and get your elbows almost underneath you. Puff your chest up and slowly drop your head behind you. Really opening up the chest, opening up the neck. Maybe tilt your neck a little from side to side as you're hanging heavy. Being careful though. Want to listen to your neck if anything feels off there. And slowly bring that down to the ground. With your arms teed out, bring your right leg up. Slowly fold it over to the left. Just a quick resetting. Bring it back to center. Lower it and switch your leg over to the right. And then finally, our last pose is just a quick happy baby. See if you can bring some ease into this posture. Relaxing into it. Okay, then bring both your legs in and squeeze them together. Thank yourself for showing up. You did a phenomenal job. Now, you can close your practice however you'd like. You can end the video and go into a Shavasana. I'm going to roll up and do a little bit more of an active meditation, which I encourage you to follow along with. We're just going to do a quick 5-minute meditation to close out the practice. Now, on video, this is just me sitting here for 5 minutes, but hopefully it can be helpful if you're trying to get into meditation and you're struggling, to know that somebody else is doing that meditation along with you can be very helpful. So find a comfortable seat. I'm going to start the timer. And the whole goal of this meditation is not to empty your mind, okay? Yoga is traditionally done before a meditation to kind of work through all of the craziness going on in your mind and your body, and hopefully come into a meditation with a little bit more of a still mind. But it may not be still. You may have a lot of thoughts. It's Sunday night here in Chicago. I've got a lot of thoughts about my workday starting tomorrow. But the goal is just to observe your thoughts, just to notice them. That is all. not to end them, not to judge them, not to criticize them, not to change them, just to observe them. There's no wasted effort in bringing attention to what is going on in your present moment. So join me in this beautiful 5-minute meditation, hands up or hands down, however you would like. Just keep observing your thoughts. No judgment. My voice will tell you when it's time to come out of the meditation. But for now, just keep watching. No judgment. Slowly bring yourself back to your surroundings. Wiggle your fingers and your toes a bit. Gently open your eyes. Bring your palms together at heart center. Thank you for joining me today in practice. Thank you for sticking together with me through this meditation. I hope you feel some ease and some lightness as you move into your day. And don't forget your inner strength that you bring with you into all of the challenges you'll find in life. Namaste.